What's up, people? In this video I want to talk to you about a concept that I've actually never heard addressed anywhere, as far as I know, and I call it weakness training. Okay? I've never seen any video or heard this addressed really anywhere. Internet, book, like literally nothing that I can think of. Maybe a little bit by Kelly Starrett, who's like the flexibility guy, but other than that I've never really heard this addressed. Anyway, weakness training. What is weakness training? So I discovered this originally when I used to live in Tel Aviv back 10-ish years ago. I was working out in gyms frequently, and you guys know if you work out in gyms where you do the same exercises all the time, it gets pretty boring, right? You go, you do your same routine, this is chest day, this is back day, you do your cardio, you do your ab workout, and it gets very routine, it just gets boring. Okay, so I was in one of these phases where I was just very bored with the types of workouts that I was doing. And I noticed that every workout or so, there would be one or two exercises that I would do where I would get a really good feeling either in my back or in my chest, just somewhere. I would do the exercise and it just felt so good that I felt like I could make the entire workout be that exercise, okay? For me personally, this was a lot of shoulder work, right? I don't really know why. My theory is that because I had spent so much time on the computer, my right shoulder would be internally rotated so much that when I would do exercises that would externally rotate it, right? It's called rotator cuff things, or like shrugs or reverse flies, whatever. That would work muscles that hadn't been worked in a long time and would stretch muscles that hadn't been stretched in a long time. Okay, that was my theory. And one day when I went to the gym, I was like, you know what? I don't care, today's a free day for me. I'm only gonna do exercises that make me feel really good for me it was mainly my upper chest and my shoulders, the back of my shoulders, right? So anyway, I started doing this and it felt so amazing. It was orgasmic in quality when I was doing it. I was like, oh, this is so fun. It made working out fun for me again. And I did it maybe for about 2 weeks, and I pretty much abandoned all of my traditional exercises that I would do, my regular workouts. I had no desire to do them, because what I was doing instead, the weakness training, sorry if there's wind, the weakness training just felt so good. And I was like, fuck it, I'm only gonna do weakness training from now on. And interestingly enough, my body composition changed drastically without ever actually doing any of the workouts or exercises that normally you would think would actually build your body and make you look even better. I wasn't doing any of them. I was only doing weird shit. I was doing these weird shoulder exercises. I was doing exercises that you'd never even heard of or seen. They're not in magazines, they're not anywhere. I was literally just moving the weights in positions, in directions where I just felt good. Just weird shit. There's not even I was making shit up, basically. And my body responded. I got much bigger, I got much more aesthetic, and I felt great. So I dubbed this weakness training, and now anytime I'm training or anytime I'm doing any sort of exercise, I'll always kind of keep my eyes open for exercises that will give me this feeling. When I was in Thailand doing Muay Thai, I noticed that anytime I would throw an elbow, right? When I would do my pad work or my heavy bag work, anytime I would do elbows, right, I would get that kind of same loosening up of the upper chest area, shoulders and back of the shoulders. So I threw maybe twice as many elbows as I did other exercises or other moves when I was doing Muay Thai, and it just felt so good. I would feel everything just kind of loosen up around here. And I carry a lot of tension here for some reason. I don't know why. I guess maybe other people do too. I'm not really sure. But again, my body responded. I feel like my shoulders got much broader. And it was just great. It felt amazing. Oh my God. Another example is when I used to do yoga, right? When I lived in LA, I got addicted to doing yoga. I did yoga 6 days a week for about 10 months. And yoga is it's made up of different poses, right? I can't really show you right now because I'm walking, but certain poses, I felt like I could just stay in them for a really long time because they just felt so good. There were stretching muscles that had rarely been stretched, and they were working muscles that rarely got worked. And I also noticed during this time, my body became, I lost a little bit of size because yoga doesn't really, it's not really like heavy resistance training that you're used to, but it's very balanced in my experience. Obviously it doesn't like hit every single part of your body. There are some things you need to do in yoga to kind of like, you know, build yourself up a little bit more and make you more like aesthetic, but whatever. I had that base already, so I was very balanced. Anyway, that's it. Short video today. Just wanted to let you know, like, here's the point. Like, how can you do this on your own? What I would recommend that you do next time you go to the gym is basically what you do is you go around from machine to machine, like just do your normal workout and just pay attention like what exercises you do that give you that like really good feeling, okay? The weight doesn't even have to be heavy. Okay, you can do literally like one plate or like even the bar by itself if you want. It's not really, you're not doing this for size, right? It's really like high reps, because what you want to do is you want to get used to putting your body into certain positions that it's not used to being in, right? And if you're able to add like that little bit of resistance while you're putting your body into these strange positions, look at that beach by the way, huh? God, I'm gonna miss it here. Anyway, when you're used to putting your body into those positions, you know, slowly over time, it'll build the muscles that you've neglected or that just don't get worked, like, you know, in your workouts for whatever reason. Maybe it's a programming issue. Maybe you're inexperienced, you don't know enough about it. Maybe you naturally gravitate towards like doing exercises that you're good at anyway. These are common mistakes that everybody makes regardless of your experience level. I make them too. But anyway, yeah, give it a shot. Another tip. Sorry, I'm like really rambling here. I haven't done videos like this in a long time. It's hard for me to concentrate. Another tip is to just do the machines, right? What I would like to do, and again, this is with my own personal like experience, but I mentioned that I have a lot of issues with my like shoulders and my upper back. So what I would do is I would play with the seat height, like the seat position on the machines. I'd play with my shoulder position. Sometimes I would kind of like lean forward and hunch my shoulders forward, and I would do the exercise, and instead of feeling it in my chest, which is where you were supposed to feel it, for example on the bench press or chest press, I would feel it like in my, forget what it's called, scapular, it's like the little like, I can't really do it, I can't really show you, but like right here, that part. Scapular capsule or some shit. I don't really know what it's called. Anyway, I would feel it there and it would like, oh, it would feel amazing. It's just incredible. Anyway, play with the machines, put it on the lightest weight possible. You want people to be looking at you and be like, what the hell is this guy doing? Right? Which I don't really give a shit, honestly, because like, and this is completely superficial and narcissistic of me, but if I'm bigger or like in better shape than most people in the gym and I'm doing weird shit, like who cares? Like I'll take 2-pound weights and like go like this for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me because it feels amazing. Anyway, that's weakness training. Give it a shot. Dedicate your entire workout to working on your weaknesses. Do you have any questions about weakness training? Was that a clear explanation of what I was doing? Because I'm kind of rambling. But anyway, was that clear? Do you have questions? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.